What's going on, guys? Welcome to Wednesday. Today is, let's see, I'll be doing both nations and manufacturer. I think we're on round 9 for manufacturer. I have no idea what we're on for nations. But I think nations will be one for fun, and then trying to make it to New York for manufacturer. So manufacturer definitely a count this time around. Let's see. Oop, not what I meant to do. I need to figure out how to change my person livery. Let's see, I think it's just changed driving gear. So, tonight's kind of neat, just because we're going to run my race suit from Blancpain that I ran in 2014, and we're going to run the GTR in the same livery. So that'll be kind of neat to run in the game. It's definitely cool to see your own race car that you used to drive in the game. But yeah, so we'll see how that goes. And I think the GTR is pretty quick here, which is what is good for it. So we'll get right into... Gosh, I keep clicking all the wrong buttons. We'll get right into it. I don't think there's a lobby up for nations. I'd like to practice a couple laps. I haven't done any practice at all. So let's see. Race in progress. Practice. Nothing. Let's see if we can get Monza real quick. Did I miss it? Still race in progress. Race in progress. Practice. We'll join Mr. Didako's room real quick. I'll run at least like a couple laps and just try and get some sort of reasonable practice in. But yeah, check that out. So that is the exact livery, car, and everything that I drove in the real 2014 Blancpain Endurance Series. So for me, a little special. Also, what's cool is like my first race I did in the GT3 car was at Monza. So this is definitely like my home territory, I'll call it. But yeah, that weird guy. I'm guessing Bess. Yes, my car is the exact same livery. So that is my exact 2014 GTR that I drove. If actually, I put it in my description. You can click on the onboard for the real car at Monza for me driving in 2014. Let's see. I have no idea what everyone's running. Set a timer here because I only get to run 2 or 3 laps. Set timer for 7 minutes. Set timer for 7 minutes. So you can kind of see the livery. So we were number 80, which was the 80 years of basically a Nissan. I set a time on the top 10 leaderboard. I literally did 2 laps and was top 10. I just don't know if anyone's practiced or if I'm actually doing okay. But I have no idea how times will compare with the online lobby to just the practice. Because they're usually quite variable, half a second to like a second slower. Yeah, it feels... Well, actually, the real car in real life handles a lot better than it does in the game, I'll be honest. But yeah, like if you check out like the interior, like this is home to me. So we'll do one lap, probably bail out of this one. Pretty short on that shortcut. I definitely have to say it's interesting driving a car in the game that you've driven in real life. Kind of funny to compare. I wish Gran Turismo would fix the throttle. It's like a progressive throttle instead of linear. So you get that where you like start easing into it and it just spikes up once you get to a certain point. So 48.91, so that would have been a 47. So online lobby we should be, I think, decent. Still got a half second for that. Alright, we'll bail on this one. Yeah, Bess. I'm definitely finding the GTR here in the game is definitely more difficult than the car is in real life. And the GTR GT3 isn't the easiest GT3 car to drive, from what I've heard. I haven't gotten a chance to drive others. I don't want to practice. Yeah, so I can't speak to how the other GT3 cars are, but yeah, definitely easier in the real car. But I can say that the GTR, what they did get right with the GTR in the game versus the GTR in real life is it does have a fair amount of understeer in the GT3 car, and it does take that snappiness on the exit. So it's got a weird, like on braking, if you're trailing into a corner pretty hard, the back wants to snap, and then when you're coming out, the back wants to snap. So it's got snap oversteer on entry and on exit. So that they did get right. But what is good, yeah, let's see, we're 6th. It's not too bad. What's good though is that this car is really good in a straight line. Basically, it's a mid-high speed car, if that makes sense. So, like low speed stuff, it cannot do super well. It's for cars like the Audi, like the Lamborghini, Ferrari, even like the Bentley is shockingly quick through like the slow stuff. But you get something like Spa, the GTR is awesome. GTR is really, really good at Silverstone. I don't know why. It being such a technical track, it actually surprises me. But that's why I won my first race in a GT3 car. So I'm gonna add in a little bit more rear will do. Interesting, I noticed that braking point into the chicane, they have the board that goes overhead, but then in the online lobby it wasn't there. That's confusing. I don't know if I like it with 4 rear. Doesn't stop us quick. Good to know. I'm glad we're gonna get a new real track. It was a fun little track. I was hoping for something a little bit bigger, but I'll take what I can get, especially when it's free. Did I cut that first chicane too much? I'm thinking +1 might be the answer. I agree with you, Gopi. We're off. My timer has been going off this entire time. Sorry for that, guys. Ooh, the heated battle. Look at Lamb with the WRX. I'm surprised. Windfire should do pretty okay with the Mustang as well as Stinky Bug. Ooh, the Huracan NZNZ. That's sketchy. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm not expecting much. I'm interested to see if the points are anything high enough to actually improve my score. I think I need like a 24, 2500 at this point to do anything. What's up, J-Mag? Hassles, do I think we should be able to allow to tune setups in the FIA races? I mean, to make it more realistic, yes, but in the overall scheme of things, no. I think it's too difficult for everyone to set stuff up. Man, so I have to get second in this lobby to get anywhere near improving. But yeah, I think if you put tuning in, you're going to have guys who are really good at tuning, you know, benefiting from that, which is great. But then you're going to have guys who are amazing drivers who can't tune a car to save their life, losing. So while it does promote more realism, I think overall playability of the game kind of holds people back. So that's what I would be afraid of. Also, like doing spec races, I think is fantastic. I mean, when you're looking at the FIA races, you know, they're looking for the competition aspect of it, not who's the best tuner. So you can almost just do it as spec races and see who the best driver is. You know, and that also promotes kind of the closest driving as well. But yeah, I see it from both directions, and it's definitely a tough call. Yeah, Pascal, some people don't know how a car handles or what to change on it, but I don't know, I guess that's part of it. But yeah, like Opie just mentioned, having the time to test and tune it's absurd. I mean, like, guys are already putting in 2 to 4 hours of practice a day to, you know, be up at the top without any tuning or anything. So yeah, then you add in tuning with that, so it just kind of gets ridiculous. So yeah, like I said, tough call. I think it's okay with no tuning at the moment, but you can always change that up. Yeah, I hate this part of qualifying as well. The thing is, it makes such a difference. Like, if you don't waste fuel, you're half a second to a second off the pace. I mean, look at that, like 80% fuel. first corner. Quite right. expect that. Where are we gonna manage? Fourth. Still got a few running. If we could start top 5, that'd be fantastic. But are we gonna hold for it? Lamb will put one up on the board, I'm sure, above. I'm curious to see how his WRX does. I don't know why NZ using the Huracan. Everything else makes sense. The McLaren F1 GTR is actually a neat choice. I'm glad someone picked that. I think it did well in one of the European lobbies too. See you later, J-Mag. Enjoy the gym. Do some extra lifts for me because I didn't make it today. Thanks, this is ridiculous. Carlam still running. Got 16 seconds to make a lap, boy. Ooh, fourth it is. That really surprised me. I didn't think my lap was worthy of fourth. But I will take it. Points, everyone's still in. Man, I have to finish second to improve my points. So for most of the top guys, at least like Deaths on Windfire, I don't know about Originals and Lamb. This one, I don't think makes any difference. I'm surprised at the Mustang, actually. Might struggle on tire wear though, Windfire, but if he's good, if he's out front and he can manage it, not struggle fighting anyone, he should be okay. Watch out for Windfire. It looks like Windfire's ahead of me, so I don't think I'll have to look out for him. Running joke, you guys. Thank you. Oh, Pascal, to answer your question, do I prefer oversteer or understeer? Understeer, usually, is what I prefer. It's just easier to know what the car is going to do, whereas when you're getting oversteer, sometimes you don't know how much you can lean on it before it snaps, or how it's going to react when you touch a curb, or a bump, or whatever. So sometimes it's definitely nice to have more understeer tuned in. But if it's like a shorter, tighter track, I definitely like to have the oversteer because it means the car will rotate a little bit more. So drivers have different preferences, depending on the track or the car they're driving. So, yeah, it goes all over the place, really. But, yeah, there's a reason that, like, street cars, for example, that, everyday drivers drive, those are all tuned with understeer because it's safer than oversteer, or understeer, if I said understeer. There's my race car. It's even got my name on it. But yeah, if you're just tuning in, the GTR that you just saw in fourth for mine is what I ran in the real 2014 Blancpain Endurance Series, which, if you look in the description, is where I have my real onboard from that in the GTR GT3 car at Monza. So definitely go check that out and compare. But I think I'm a little faster in the game. Real lap times in 2014 race pace was about a high 149s to about 151 for lap times, at least for the top group. But yeah, in 2014 I finished 5th in class and I think 13th overall in the first race. What was cool is I think when we pit we were 11th overall and I made our way up to 7th. So it was kind of cool to battle it out with all the different exotic cars and teams and stuff like that. But it was a really, really neat experience. So yeah, the Monza and GTR combo holds a little close to my heart. So, yeah, I really like Monza. Definitely a fun track. It's tricky, but at the same time not. It's definitely a fast track and it can get really sketchy really quick. I think fuel saving is going to be the name of the game here. Hoping that turn 1 is just clean. Like definitely getting a little squirrely there. Oh. Penalties back there already. Like, that's just nonsense that way that it snaps like that. doing very good on my exits. Original's got a good run. Too treacherous to try and get someone there. Curious to know if they're really trying to save fuel or not. 'Cause I know I am. Oh, that's really short. Unfortunately, I've now lost the draft. We'll dive in with these guys. So we definitely need fuel, that's for sure. We're gonna get squeezed. And Originals must have been really saving some fuel. He gapped so far in front of us. Thanks, bud. definitely will get me going down this straight. This thing's gonna hold off. What are you doing? I'm literally driving in a straight line. Daffy, what are you doing, buddy? I don't know what that was about. Driving in a straight line. I don't know if he was trying to give a bump or if he's just screwing around. Originals is around, Windfire. She's got so much more speed. I wonder if Dustin will catch him. Not really making any time or losing time, so we'll probably end up 4th, so we just gotta make sure we don't get any penalties. So I guess I'll probably just play it safe for this last lap here. Fourth. So, I guess fourth's not too bad. Especially, I didn't practice at all, so I'll take what I can get from that one, that's for sure. I think I just had a good qualifying, which is really what makes a huge, huge difference. Nice result by Still 80 Cyrus. But, what's up, Cooper 2K? Couldn't tell if Duffy was lagging or what, but yeah, that was super weird. I don't know. I couldn't quite tell. I'm guessing it's his connection because my internet speed is fine and I'm hardwired, so should be fine on my end. But yeah, who knows? But, yeah, woo. Well, that was fun. I got to drive my old race car in Gran Turismo, so we did okay with it. So I'm proud of that accomplishment. I was trying to read all the different stuff. There's Defson. Sorry, my internet sucks right now. I can't tell where people are on track. That's pretty funny. That's good. Alright, we will move on and practice for manufacturers, which could be good or bad. Let's see. I want to see point rankings. Friend rankings, I'm 7th. Windfire did update that round, updated his. So he benefited. 2301 is my... I can't tell because it won't let you go to the previous weeks for some reason, which is really odd. Definitely fast to travel playing on McDonald's Wi-Fi. At best, McDonald's Wi-Fi. I mean, you might be playing on like airplane Wi-Fi. That's funny. I think I'm still sitting 10th, 9th. So, man, Ibrahim hasn't even tried this entire, and since like round 10, I don't think, and he's still 10th. That just kind of goes to show that people aren't really running anymore, which is too bad. I mean, everyone's missing rounds and stuff. You know, I'll do ones that are fun. I don't know why mine shows. I haven't done the last like 2 or 3 rounds just because it hasn't been worth it. So, yeah, Stagger is just ahead. There's not really too much to gain unless the points in the rooms get really high. So, but yeah, points have been so low in these rooms that it's really, really hard to get a higher score. It's just been a bit of a struggle. Let's see where we're at. Global manufacturer, finally 12th. Thank goodness. Looks like we pulled a little bit of a gap on Audi. So that's awesome. I don't think Adam got a 6th. I want to say 6th or 7th or something in the Euro lobby. So that's good. Stick him in. Negi. Everyone's putting in scores. No score from MX Kaiser, but I guess that's because I haven't gotten a score either because we're in the Americas. So we won't update until I think at least like midnight or something like that. West Coast time. So North America, Aston 9th. So I'm hoping for something decent. We basically just need to finish in front of Audi. That's what needs to happen. And yeah, that's it. Let's go find ourselves a little practice lobby real quick. We'll go run some laps. I've got to figure out a qualifying strategy, which I'm not 100% sure of at the moment. But essentially, we need to waste as much fuel as possible. That's, I think, going to be the only way to make this work for a decent qualifying because tires are absolute trash on the Aston for this race. I got guys literally driving around the outside of me in a practice session. It's so bad. Oh, that was one button too fast. Let's see. I got racing progress. We will join Windfire's room. Let's see if I can warm up a little bit and get my head straight. Lulu Tim was in here. First, I gotta go pick the right car. Alright. I'm so not looking forward to this race. This is gonna be rough. Rough. Oh, man. So I'll just do a couple warm-up laps here. 3 is where I figured out it to be best on brake balance, for at least for this car. Car hates that long left. I lose like 3 or 4 tenths once tire wear comes in. Guys just suck right up to the back of me. Yo, what's up, Timler? I'm wishing us luck this round. I don't know how we're gonna fare. Gotta figure out somewhat what we can manage for qualifying. Sit here and waste fuel too. I strongly dislike that corner. Power is so bad. I cannot turn this thing. Yikes! I think we can run one more lap. 53. Yeah, we'll see. Ah, screw it. Not worth it. Alright, we'll go enter. Go into the lobby. Girls are better drivers. I'll leave it. Gotta change our driving gear. What's up, Dylan Banco? Bonko? I'm not sure. Razaka? What's going on? I might get one flying lap. Cool. If it loads fast enough, I'll get one flying lap, which will be good for me. Dylan, how's the championship? The championship is decent. Decent. I'm going to go with decent. Results have been decent. The tire wear is killing me and everyone else. So that's been a bit of a struggle. It's definitely been killing the Aston, which does not like it, among a couple other cars. But yeah, we're doing all right. Aston's 12th overall in the world, which is fantastic. So I'm hoping we can hold that lead. If we can hold it after round 10, we would go to New York, which would be awesome. And the Nations is kind of just so-so, I guess. Currently sitting in 9th, but it doesn't qualify me for anything. So all the focus right now is really just on manufacturer and getting good results there, and trying to make it to the World Tours and do all that, doing it this way. .99 is not terrible. Although if Windfire put in a 50 in the lobby, then we might be kind of far behind. Comes to this, yeah, it really is Aston versus Audi at the moment. We're so close in points, so are there any Audis? No Audis in this. Oh, there's AMSDC in the TT Cup. Anyone else? Doesn't look like it. DC will be quick in that TT Cup, so we got to worry about him. Need to try and out-qualify him at least to give ourselves a fighting chance. Hey, good to see BLKJ Evolution. Good friend of mine. And Jet Racer. So we got, let's see. 1, 2, 3. We got 3 or 4 GT Academy finalists in this room. Points, points, points. That's what matters. Ah, come on. 2690. Points a little lower this time. Points have been 27, 28, especially for like a first lobby, so actually surprises me. Yeah, Gopi, I wish there were regional finals. I definitely think that was the better setup. I think it's so limited now for nations that you pretty much have to be top 2 in your region to even have a shot at going. So yeah, definitely a struggle, I think. What was nice about having the top 30 is it really gave everyone kind of a fighting chance just to qualify. Sorry, Jet. Kinda did it intentionally. Looks like everyone's just stinking around now. It's hard to drift on racing softs, but I tried. Oof. This one's going to be tough. My goal is to qualify top 10, but my goal is to out-qualify AMSDC. Like the Alphas, 86s are so fast. I think someone was saying in the McGain Trophy or whatever, you can no-stop it on softs. It's just insane if true. Again, the fun part. See how much fuel. 11% burned so far. See what we can do for a banker lap. First corner and I do not get along. At least being in the 50 range is nice. Only my first corner could have looked like that. Corner right there kills the Aston. Screwed that up. I don't know where I was going. Of course, Lamb is in the Alpha, which is just amazingly quick and wears no tires compared to most of the rest of us. At a 49.5. So, like, my fastest lap, I think, in the practice was a 40. Actually, I'm wrong. A 49.2, and he did a 49.5. Oop. All right. Gotta see what we can manage. Use a McGain trophy and a 4C no stop. That, see, like, that's just not doable in this car. That's how far off the BOP is. That's crazy. Hendrick probably doesn't even have to try and burn fuel because his car's so fast. Looks like no matter what I do, can't get that corner right. Not great. We definitely could have done 4 or 5 tenths better. But 8th, we qualified in front of AMSDC, which is what's important. And now I just have to figure now I just gotta figure out how to drive a little faster. Look at that, I mean 4C, McGain, Genesis came in 86. I mean, Defson and I are in tire burners with the RCF's definitely better. 86. Man, look at all the people who chose 86s. It's crazy. Yeah, 4C is definitely the fastest car in the game right now for GR3. No questions, especially race pace. And same with the GR4. So we'll see what happens. Just gotta race smart is gonna be key. So hopefully clean. Yeah, thanks, Timler. Good luck to you as well, man. It not looking like it's going to be too pretty for us. So we'll see what happens. Dive bomb everyone in turn 1. Perfect. Lamb said he's lost half a second the last turn. Man, I wish I was even close to a 49.5. I wish I was even close. Yeah, I lost a pound. I'll try to stay off walls. That seems to be the most important thing. Oh, it's going to be such a fight with these 86s. Oakley will figure out a way to screw this up. You know, I haven't watched him too much, so I don't know how he drives. But he always screws it up. I guess we'll find out. Who do we think is going to win? I'm feeling Lamb will take this one, no problem. No problem. Hendricks has been super quick at this combo too, so definitely not gonna leave him out. And us, we're just trying to stay somewhere around 8th, I think, because making up spots is going to be pretty tricky. Alright. Oh, goodness gracious! Oh my gosh, I just saw that last minute out of the corner. Wow, that could have been really bad. Windfire with a bobble there. And I'm not sure if Windfire just got pushed off or what. That was odd. where you really start to feel the tires go. Try to get loose there. God. Pedal on it. So, Lightning in the 86 behind us caught us like a second or a second and a half there. That's how bad it really is. mid corner. See, we got enough fuel. Yeah, as the car gets lighter, it doesn't burn as quickly. So much time in that corner. It's a joke. Anything behind me should catch me pretty easy. I think I'll probably just drive around the outside of me in this corner. See, like, I can't, there's no way. Like, there's no way to keep up in the corners. He just drives away. Like, I have to pedal it so badly. That was max speed I could go around that corner. That's pretty bad. Man, you see how bad the car is, you know, on that tire wear. Like, he caught up a second and a half just in one lap, you know? And then just, I mean, I screwed up and like went wide, but still, I mean, he just drives away. There's just no possible way to keep up. So I really hope Polyphony changes, one, the tire wear, and two, the BOP on these cars, because they're not even. They're just not even. But man, I don't know if I can do much better than 9th tonight. Not with this combo. I don't know if I really want to attempt it. So yeah, we definitely need a funeral for that tire. That one is shot for sure. So yeah, too bad that it's just that bad, but not much we can do. We finished ahead of DC, which is fantastic. Basically, we just need to finish in front of Audi. But yeah, super easy win for Lamb, you know, and then you can see the huge difference between the 4C, you have the McGain, and then look at like 7-8 seconds to, you know, Lester and Cooper 2K and just, you know, everyone. It's just way off. So yeah, it's too bad. Too bad. But I think I'm gonna leave it at that one. I saw someone getting TTG'd. That's funny. But yeah. Well, 9th, you know, I'll take it. Realistically, 6th, I think, is the best we could have done. Had qualifying went better, and just a couple mistakes. But man, there's really no way to manage that. Timler, that sucks to have all the banging and dive bombing from everyone else. It seems to be that way, you know, if you're mid-pack at all. It's just, even though it's a top lobby, it's definitely not top quality, that's for sure. But will medium tires work on the front to start? So I actually tried that strategy. It's not any faster. The thing, it's just not any faster. If I could change front and rear tires to what I wanted for the second stint, it would make a difference for sure. But yeah, what sucks is you can only do it at the start of the race. You can't do it in the middle of the race. So otherwise, I would definitely went soft for the first 4 laps, and then ran mediums on the front and softs on the rear. But yeah, unfortunately, I can't do that. But let's see. I can't imagine. I don't think points have updated yet for everyone. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. So global, did Adam get points? Let's see if it pops up. Let's see if the points are updated. Aston Martin 6th, 33 points. So we do not have totals yet from Adam. Yeah, so I don't know where we're going to end up. Doesn't look like... I don't know if Martin has done any. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But thankfully, the last round is GR3, which is definitely a lot easier to battle with. So the tires work, and the car is somewhat quick. So, well, the tires work better. I wouldn't say they work, but better for sure. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in, and you will catch me on Saturday as well, and that'll be the finale for the preseason on who qualifies for New York City for the World Tour. So I'll definitely be doing that. We are on the bubble again. It's Audi versus Aston. So stay tuned to see who wins on Saturday. Catch you guys later.